I haven't verbally spoken to my parents, no, for 2 years. I would always struggle with my parents. I was probably like 10 or 11, and we would just argue about everything, especially games. Like when I wanted to play, they thought it was just a complete waste of time. So it just got worse and worse over the years. So when I was like, in Asian culture, to talk back to your parents is like really bad. It's like, you know, you're a horrible kid if you even say a single word back to your parents. And it's just arguments like that. They just escalate because I'm not like a submissive kind of person. Even when I was a competitive gamer, I kind of hid it from my family. And the first time I broke out, came out of the closet with my pro gaming thing was like DreamHack Season 1 championships. I qualified. And I finally had to tell my parents like, oh, like I'm actually being like a competitive player now and I want to go to this tournament and try to win money. And they wouldn't let me go even after I gave them like, oh, it's Riot Games, like they have a website, they're legitimate, you know, there's this news post about it, all this stuff. And they just wouldn't believe me. They're like, you're going to die if you go to Sweden for DreamHack. And I finally got my older brother. I begged him to try to help convince my parents that it was okay, and he helped me out. I was really awkward and really, I was just really introverted at the time. You know, I'm just that typical Asian guy who does nothing but play games. Like, when I finally met my team, I was just like, hi. And that was like the only thing I said. I said nothing after that. I was a presence with them, but I didn't interact with them very much. I came home and they're pretty happy, you know, but they weren't proud or anything. They're just like, oh, you made some money, that's cool. Hopefully this doesn't happen too much, you know, so I don't want you to miss too much school or lose track of what you want to do. They wanted me to go to college, they wanted me to do what they do. And then the last time I think I was 17 or 16, I was 16, and they told me to leave and I was like, okay, this time I'm actually going to leave. That's what I thought in my head. So I took my wallet, the only things I own, my wallet, my computer, and my bike. And I biked to my gas station. I went to the gas station, I called my friend, I'm like, yo, this time it's like for real, can you come pick me up? Because I have a computer now, this is like, I'm leaving the house. So, yeah, I just left home. I got like thousands of dollars in donations, which is a lot of money back then. You know, Phantom Lord gets a ton in donations right now, but like back then the community was really small, so getting thousands of dollars is huge. And that's just kind of spiraled me into becoming like, I have to all in on being a pro gamer. If I leave home and I have no degree from a college, like I have to be a pro gamer to sustain myself unless I want to go to McDonald's, you know? So yeah, I had to be a pro gamer and I did. I had a really hard time paying rent for Travis because I came there just as a couch surfer, you know, just I'm gonna stay here for a week max. That's what I said. If he actually quoted me in my Reddit message one time, he was like, yeah, I'll probably be there for a week max. I ended up living him for a year, so it just so happened that his roommate was moving out, and at that same time he was looking for a tenant, you know, to share a rent with. And I was like, I can pay, but I don't have any money right now. Maybe I can pay you more down the line, but I can only pay you like X amount this month. And he was a really nice guy. He was like, yeah, sure, I have faith. You're a pro gamer, and I was a big fan of you at DreamHack, so I was like, cool. I'm gonna try to be a pro gamer so I can pay this guy rent. And at first it was really hard. It was really hard. I had like no money in my bank account and I was like eating fucking ramen every day. So, and then after a while, it got a lot easier. Being on Curse, they're a really rich organization, and I just so lucked out. I made guides and I made content for them and I got paid a lot of money. The team at that time was me, SYDTKO, NY Jackie, and Liquid was on the team. He was my support. Oh god, those are the good old days. And I pretty much made like half the guides for that site because they were paying so well. I was like, why are you guys not taking advantage of this? This is so much money for just making a guide. Like, why would you not do it? And everyone else is just so lazy. I just picked up the slack and just made a bunch of guides. Every day I just tried to work on a guide. And at the end of the month, Liquid finally paid me and I was like, this is the real deal. Like, I'm actually getting money for being a pro gamer and having all this insight in the game. I was just super happy and I could finally pay rent that month.
Shot won't quite kill Cutie Pie. There's Ezra coming in, Doublelift. Nice job there. Time comes up. And now
while I was on Curse, I had really good tournament performances. And people noticed me, and then I finally got on CLG. And as soon as I got on CLG, the money is just like it's just, I'm so like overwhelmed by the success, you know. And Travis really helped me, like, I guess, grow up as a person, because when I'm playing games and just focus on my job, you don't have basic social skills or understanding of the world. Like, when I go outside, I'm just like, how much money am I supposed to spend on food? How do I do my taxes? How do I like get a bank? I didn't have a credit card. All I had was my wallet, you know, with cash and a PayPal account. And he helped me set up a bank account. He just helped me set up my life. Yeah, I miss my brothers sometimes. I think my older brother is like the most influential figure in my life, and then my younger brother. Having a younger brother really teaches you how to like be a family, you know? Like when you have to care for someone, it was just me and my older brother who raised him. So yeah, like blood is blood. Yeah, I'm still, blood is blood. You have to take care of your family. If I could do it over again, I wouldn't do it nearly as bad as I did. It was so stupid. Okay, so what I should have done is had compromise so that both of us are more happy, you know? Like I don't have to butt heads with my parents every other day. That's so stupid. I can listen to them a little bit and still do my own thing sometimes. Instead of have all this conflict and like built up tension and stuff like that, so that neither of us are happy. The years leading up to that, like I had a really rough childhood, so I didn't really need to have that. I brought that upon myself. It's not really anyone's fault but mine. I just want to go back to them and just like, just be their son one day, you know? Just be like, okay, I'm your son and I'm doing well. But right now I can't do that, I'm too busy. Chinese culture is just so different. Like, if you're first generation, you have to just try to understand what your parents went through, you know? Like, my parents went through the Cultural Revolution. They had like hard times brought upon them. And they kind of like project that, you know? They want me to have a hard time so that they can be as successful as them, because they're like really smart people. But, I don't know, if I understood them a little bit more, and I appreciated them a little bit more, maybe we wouldn't have had so many fights. I can make amends someday.